The Red Dirt D&D podcast is brought to you by Pro Laser Cuts. The Oklahoma company provides pre-made and customizable design laser cut dice towers, tokens, and more, developed by a gamer for gamers, and now available to enhance your tabletop game. Pro Laser Cuts products can be found at many Oklahoma City area game stores, local events, and now available online at prolasercuts.com. That's laser and cuts with a Z, Pro Laser Cuts. And by SD Way Gaming, where dice goblins unite. Our friends at SD Way Gaming celebrate the beautiful dice players handpick for their games and splendor. SD Way Gaming has expanded to include many tabletop gaming varieties, accessories, and similar fun necessities to include a service for your dice addiction. You can shop for a variety of products at sdwaygaming.com or find SD Way Gaming on Facebook.
Happy whatever day it might be that you're listening to this fantastic roundtable for Red Dirt D&D Curse of the Clockwork City. I am Brooke Bullock, joined by the inestimable.
Born or joined sounds really awful. I'm Michael Cross.
I was born and I'm Johnny Payne.
I was born to play D&D, Carrie Hester.
What a bunch of nerds. I'm Connor Shenold.
Connor, are you ready to RPG?
Maybe.
No, I have to tie my shoes.
My mom says I can't.
This is the banter you hear when we are all on time and have had a chance to wake up just a little bit.
Hold up.
We've had a long rest.
Yes,
Some of us are awake.
sir.
I'm still on my first caffeine for the
I say
day.
Johnny does have a large Monster Energy over there.
I have a bigger one in the fridge.
Yeah.
It's recording day, so I have two.
Recording day. Woo. Kiri, you have been famous in the past for, I think, like 97 cans of Coke. You'll like pop them open in old podcasts and be like,
So listen, I have streamlined the process, especially since we have adjusted how we order lunch. So I usually have to stop for gas on the way in anyway, because I live an hour away. So I will pop in and then I'll get a large Coke and then I'll get like one of those like 16-ounce cans. And between those and what we get for lunch, I'm usually good.
yay.
And I had a coffee this morning, so.
I think Michael Cross should go back to season 1 and just make a
Reel
reel of every time she's, because it's so funny because she'd always look at me and then like put the can under the table.
Because we had
now
different
no one
mics.
will hear it.
It was
That was,
different.
that was back when we had shotgun mic.
Exactly. So now I can make noise and Michael can just turn me
Yeah.
down.
Well, sometimes
because
you would
this
do
is-
that though with a cup of ice, and you would go under the table and open it, and then come back on top of the table and pour it into a cup. And Michael just look at you and then look down
We're
at the
here for
meter.
this. We're here for the Foley.
It was great.
was.
Michael's got to
It was
use
phenomenal.
that sound effect in something.
Well, like I saved that sound effect somewhere.
You did.
You know you did. The man is a
You did.
dragon of sound effect
Someone's going
hoarding.
to shoot a bale of
did.
hay one day, and this is going to make a great sound for him.
Yes.
There's always something, it seems like, and this set of episodes, it was the spider scream. After, oh my God, we'll talk more about that later too. But that spider scream was phenomenal.
Yeah, had fun with that
do you remember from what pile of your treasure hoard Sound Dragon that you pulled that
Well,
from?
I have a whole list of insect
Of course you do.
noises. Attacking, screaming, howling, roaring, and dying. Which reminds me very much of the insectoid thing in the Attack of the Clones that they fight in the arena.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
looks like an ant-cat. It gets larger.
Oh, it so looks like an Anakin.
Yeah. And so that's every time it's got that warble sound when it roars, and yeah, so that's where I found
Yes.
it from. It's just a good insect death noise, and boy, just killing it was so much fun.
Oh, it was.
To be able to go the swish sound, the scream, and then
It's really impressive.
I was so ready for, and not, like in a dramatic way, I was so ready for Sable to be in trouble, right? And, as a, hopefully, a good DM, there were some safety net things that were available. Like,
Yeah.
the
The guy that was
Cerulean was there as a backup, right? If you
he
needed
could have,
to.
depending on how poorly you did, was depending on how
Yeah.
useful he was going to be.
Exactly right. Exactly right. And if he ended up taking a hit from the spider, being another target, right, for the spider, and that didn't go well for him, we had August up on the roof, right?
Yeah.
With his chance. I love August, like stumbling out, putting on one boot, falling to the ground.
Yeah, I was so in my head. I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm just gonna dive off this building
Yeah.
with the glaive pointed down and just abdomen.
It would have been so
It would have been
great.
epic. But then you one-shotted it.
One shot, not just like one-shotted not just a 33 hit point monster, but one-shotted a 33 hit point monster with 92 points of
triple
damage.
killed it.
Oh my
You
god!
killed it, followed it to hell, and killed it again.
It was dead before it knew it.
Yeah. I did like that
Without a
later on
doubt.
where you're like, I'm kind of embarrassed that we ran away from this.
Yeah.
We could have easily taken it.
And I do love Cerulean just be an absolute
I
shot.
know.
For 100%.
And then
By the way, did you
my-
notice I did use your scream on that?
Yeah.
I did use your scream on that.
I love that.
'Cause I love that goat scream.
I'll listen to it later. In true Kiri fashion, she did not do her homework and listen.
That's okay.
No, I did that goat sound that goat scream that you make. That rah!
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, I just love Cerulean being like so absolutely stunned that
It's
I
because the
did that.
DM was also stunned.
And then me being able to say, I never figured out why nobody took Minthra on as a mentor.
What a fantastic line, because you can literally on tape, you can hear him on tape. How old am I?
Yeah, really.
Anyway, but you can hear him go, crap, maybe I chose the wrong mentor, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can just he's processing that whole thing of what else has this drow mentor taught her person, right?
So something that I found really interesting about that is that we learn a little bit about how the Sapphire Society works this pyramid scheme. And they have Hogwarts houses. That's
A little bit, yeah.
and I think you're in Slytherin. I think she's very
not a
ambitious.
bad place to be.
She's very clever. She is very opportunistic.
If you go based on just her traits and not the weird Nazi algorithm, or
Yeah.
whatever that word is, they're not a bad.
No.
They're not a bad school.
Listen, for a long time.
If you could have, I don't know what alignment that would be, but if you could have somehow a good aligned, and you could have a good aligned Slytherin, that'd be a fantastic pairing,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Regulus Black was a good aligned Slytherin.
There we go.
He tried to stop the Dark Lord.
That's right.
But enough of this Harry Potter talk. I don't
Yeah.
support that woman.
We don't need
I
to.
know.
Buy all of your Harry Potter stuff secondhand.
Exactly.
I get so torn on all that stuff. It's like because I still love Harry Potter, but boy,
bet.
that woman is a
Yeah.
Menace.
yeah.
I have
You can love the
bookmarked-
art and not the artist, I think.
and
Yeah, but it's giving her money. That's the problem.
This is
I
why,
don't wanna-
again, get
yeah.
everything secondhand.
And
So
there-
make someone
there
else be your
are-
dirty work
There
person.
are problems in her work.
And
There are problems
Yes.
in her work.
Yeah.
in my spooky season right now, it's October. Everybody, spoilers alert! Spoiler
Yes.
alert! I've been
So you guys are
looking at
living in the
Cthulhu
future.
stuff and Lovecraft stuff, and I come across an article I've bookmarked and haven't read it yet. But the article is titled "Can We Love the Art Without Loving the Artist?"
Oh, wow.
And I kind of glimpsed at it a little
of
bit.
Lovecraft?
And
Yeah,
yeah.
he's
And
got
then
a-
a lot of stuff, and this is going to go out my 2 cents on J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter is, if everyone in the world right now never gave her another dime, she's going to be fine.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm like, yes, Kiri, I agree, buy secondhand, but if I can't find it secondhand, I'm not helping her or hurting her by buying it or not. It's of course I'm not all like hell yeah, support her or anything, not at all. But it's just like
You're just
this woman's
selfish.
got so much money.
That's
her
why I
kids,
say,
her
that's-
grandkids will never have to work another day in their life.
That's why I say I'm very
Yeah.
torn on
Yeah.
the whole thing, because again, I enjoy the Harry Potter, but now I'm like, I just that whole she's just she wasn't always. I mean, maybe she was always that way, but she just
But
wasn't
just
popular enough.
just
to,
rest your
it's
conscience,
so
and when it comes to
weird.
consumerism, be chaotic neutral. Like, what
The
do
good
you want?
news is, as far as we know, Brooke seems like an upstanding guy.
That's right.
So
So we don't have to worry
He
about
he is a biker.
you and I are both wearing motorcycle themed T-shirts today too, in
Mine is
support of
also a
Brooke.
jousting T-shirt. It's a motorcycle
Nice.
with a
Jousting.
joust.
That's going to
From
go
a-
on the Discord.
It's from Scarborough Ren Fair.
That's going to go on the Discord. Check it
nice.
out, boys and girls. That's going to be amazing.
That
That
is-
is a
yeah.
fantastic shirt, Johnny
Brooke's gonna
Payne.
take
Sorry,
a body
I just have
picture
a
of me
real
later.
Harley shirt from a real Harley thing.
That's right. I don't know if we can show yours though because the pinup nature.
Hey, she's wearing a lot of clothes. She's got on short.
You're true for a biker event. That
She's
is a
got
lot of
on
clothes.
shorts and a full shirt.
She's wearing more than Daisy Duke did.
That's
A
what
full
I'm.
shirt? That's like a handkerchief tied together in a front.
It's
bandana.
not. It's not.
It's not.
This
That-
is listen. As a person who
And Kiri's shirt will be on the Discord for brass dragons and above. So.
But Connor absolutely is a menace to society.
Yeah, and Sable is too.
But one of those things. But Sable,
It's not
Sable's
gonna be
one of
Brooke,
those.
it's gonna be Connor.
Sable's one of those. I'm really glad he's on our side.
Oh
type
my
of thing.
goodness gracious, yes, right?
That's-
For now.
If a rogue is
now.
done well, and you're doing the rogue right, that is exactly where a rogue should be.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's amazing.
In 5e, rogues are almost as powerful, if not more powerful, than any fighter.
Because listen, he's known Minthra a lot longer than he's known us. So
Yeah.
eh.
Part of I'm going to come back to two things out of that conversation in a minute. Part of that, the amazingness of that crit, part of it came because you pulled
The
from
binder.
the new
Yes,
binder.
yes. And I would love to hear how people are thinking, because we got this new binder where we have tables on crit rolls and crit misses.
Yes.
And so far, they've been kind of fun to just add a little bit of. You've been stunned. Sable's been stunned, and Sable's also done quadruple damage.
When it said quadruple damage and make a strength save, I thought
Strength save or quadruple damage.
yeah, strength save or quadruple damage. I was like, oh, okay. And then I realized, oh, the spider has to roll the strength save.
Yeah.
And of course, Brooke's dice are going to reward the players every single time. And so
Thank
it
you,
was,
Brooke.
it was like a 4 or something like that on
So
the
if you
die.
guys like these things, listen, fans, we'd love to hear it from you.
You bet.
Let us know what you think about it, because we're enthralled. I don't think because of editing, it doesn't really seem to waste much time.
No, it's moving real
pretty-
smooth.
pretty quick,
Moving real
so.
smooth. So I like that. We also find out, as Kiri mentioned, pyramid scheme. We also find out that the Sapphire Society, like any good guild, kind of has like levels or ranks or tiers. And Cerulean is dressed a little bit differently than Sable is.
Yeah.
So Sable's probably looking forward. You think he's after that indigo duster?
Yeah, always. And then
He's
whatever
right
the
now, he's a
tier
beat-
above them wears.
He's a beat cop, and he's trying to make detective.
Yeah. Soon I'll be sheriff. Don't worry about it.
How is Sable? That's a conversation for a little bit later, or maybe a little bit later. We'll have to see for a different roundtable. How will Sable decorate his office
Oh
whenever
yeah.
he's the new Minthra?
I think I'll get rid of the spider theme, but
We, time travel wise, people have to reach back a little bit, but we've got a weird thing going on in the network with spiders. They pop up a lot in Wayfinder Legends. They're popping up here, and the two, they're as we record them, they're being recorded very simultaneously.
Right.
And so it's not like one's in the past and one's in the future, although that's how they came out, right?
Well,
But-
you know what? It's you. You're the common denominator.
That's right.
And so I'm wondering what's
Someone's the problem here.
Brooke 100% is not doing it on purpose, and he obviously didn't know what things that Wayfinder Legends was going to encounter because Stacy's running that one. But yeah, so
It's also October. It's spoopy
it's
season.
all spooky.
It
It's
season
peak
here.
spider season.
That's
It's
right.
also isn't there like a psychiatrist thing about being able finding connections and things
Oh.
that aren't actually there?
Oh yeah.
That's probably true.
Yeah, it's the fact that-
Recency bias
Yeah,
That could be it.
well,
Yeah,
I do
it's-
think that like spiders in
are kind of a
general-
universal
It is.
Yeah.
fear.
it's like running into a
and then
zombie.
just
or-
like
yeah.
a good like literary tool to
Yeah.
use because you can derive so much.
They're frightening.
meaning.
They can't be reasoned with. You
Yeah.
can't negotiate with those. You know.
Yeah, and then because I also dropped this of the web that we're building seems to be going in different directions. Whenever I was talking with August, whatever I had actually said, I don't remember the exact quote.
It was good, but it was good.
Yeah.
It was a good
It was good.
It was a good quote, but they're so versatile in being like just monsters.
Yes.
Yes.
But then also like being able to draw back to like some of their traits and just refer back to them. Honestly,
I
Well,
think it's
and they're
also a
easy
good
to-
monster because it's also something that we know in this world. So if you say a giant spider is coming at you, a pony-sized spider,
Right.
I hope we know we don't have any of those in this world, but we have something to reference.
Yeah.
You go,
Brilliant.
oh, okay, yeah. Whereas you go, Ankeg or a basilisk or whatever, it's like, okay, I've got to picture what that is. I've got to figure out what
Yes.
that
You either
looks
have
like.
to have that described to you or have previously seen one in a monster manual or
But
on
spider
the web
is something
or
that
whatever.
most people have at least somewhat of a fear, if not irrational fear of.
And like you're saying, pony-sized, people have a rational fear of a nickel-sized spider.
Sure,
Right.
yeah,
let's throw
yeah.
one at them the size of a
Yeah.
Volkswagen.
Right.
Shelob comes out on the screen in Two Towers. It's like, "Ah!"
yeah.
or Return of the King.
Or Harry Potter.
Yeah,
That-
exactly.
That
Yeah.
was
Yes.
scary forest scene.
Why can't it be follow the butterflies?
We had recently, RIP, gone too soon. Bianca was a golden orb weaver that was living on my front porch.
Oh,
We talked about her
soon.
last time. I think
I
that was
love
on
her. She was, including her legs, she was about the size of my hand.
Amazing.
Which is huge. I have small hands, but that's still big for a spider. And one day she was just gone. Now, I don't know. My dad, who has a master's degree in entomology, said,
So he's good with words?
yep,
Sorry. Go ahead.
he's good with words with insects.
I'll make that joke later because that's a good entomology, etymology joke. Anyway,
Bugs me beyond words. No
I-
joke.
Ba-da-bum.
I texted him when I told him Bianca was gone. He was like, "Yeah, she if she was that big, she was kind of old." And he was like, "Look around. She probably laid some eggs before she
Did
left."
she leave behind any little
cool.
tiny, like Charlotte's Web?
She
gonna say,
did leave
did she
behind.
leave you a note?
She did leave behind an egg sac that was about the size of a ping pong ball,
Jeez.
Sweet.
which was huge. We murdered it.
Oh.
We were power washing the house to get ready
So you
for
didn't do it on
Halloween.
purpose.
We didn't do it on
okay.
purpose.
Oh.
So, but it's okay. There are billions more where she came from.
Yeah.
Insects outnumber us by a lot.
It is amazing that there are just some universal fears,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Sure.
Like, a lot of times aliens in different movies, they're going to be reptilian
Right.
or insectoid. And I think that's just because,
Snakes or spiders.
yeah, right? Because they're
It's-
not mammalian, right?
Yeah.
I guess. There's
Yeah.
something about it.
And it's something alien to us, even though it's Terran. We
don't understand it.
yeah. We cannot comprehend of something like. Whereas something that's furry that runs up to us might be dangerous, but
Yeah.
at least we go. At least it's mammalian. We know
Listen, a bear is at least warm-blooded.
it's going to rip me from limb to limb, but it's adorable.
It's friend-shaped. So it's a friend, right?
Yes.
It's
Oh
just
my
a
gosh.
large forest dog. If not friend, why friendship?
But things with scales and things with more than one leg, more than two legs is it's just unusual.
Yeah.
And so it's foreign to us. And
Okay,
it's
so I'm
great.
going to show my ignorance now. Are spiders, what blooded are they? They're not cold blood. They're
insects. I
They're
don't think
insects.
they're-
So
I
is
don't
there
know
like?
if
So they have
Are they just running on hydraulic fuel? Like,
just
So
juice.
they have blood. All
Right.
insects, because of their exoskeleton. Hey, Dad, I know you don't listen to this, but this is things I've learned
you
from
can show him this clip. You can play this clip for him.
all insects with exoskeletons, which is most of them. So not all, like worms don't have an exoskeleton, but they're not
Are they
really
considered insects?
They're not.
I was gonna say.
But they generally get lumped into the bug category by
Yes.
non-scientists.
9-year-olds. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So anything with an exoskeleton, what I not recently learned, but what I learned is that they don't have circulatory systems. Their blood exists inside their bodies, and they have little hearts, but their little hearts just kind of like just push it all out. They don't have veins or arteries or anything. The blood just kind of whooshes around inside their bodies.
See, this is why they're scary.
that is
You
terrifying.
just added a new reason as to why that's
They're
all.
So
that's
whenever
just-
Sable
sloshy.
stabbed that one, it didn't like drip out, or it just went.
Oh no! It was just shooting
Yeah.
out of
It was
the.
like
But this is
rupturing
also
the
why
hydraulic line.
when
Well, I liked your. It just like kind of started to mist because it's technically from
Yes, right.
the ethereal
Yeah,
and not
yeah.
here.
I
Yeah.
needed a way to get rid
Yeah.
of the body, and then I was like, "Oh, that's a good
fair.
idea."
but yeah. Also,
Amazing.
worms don't have babies; they just split in half.
This is true.
All worms are just clones of the same worm.
Interesting.
They all have the same DNA. It's absolutely wild.
You know, a lot of amphibians, if you cut their tail off, it'll grow back, except for mermaids.
Learn that the hard way, huh?
I was bloody.
That was a totally different
Epic
ending to
musical
Splash.
reference.
Yeah.
But the title still works.
I'm pretty sure children listen to this podcast.
But they don't know what
The dial
Splash
just got
is.
turned down. So.
Ask your parents, kids. Ask your grandparents.
Okay, so
kids.
we get a spider murder in this set of episodes, but other stuff also happens.
That's right. That's right.
So we were talking about things that we're wanting our fans to weigh in on.
Yes.
I'd also like for them to start weighing in on what they think about these longer form pieces.
Yes, yes.
We've done totally different on editing. I don't go through and edit every little thing out. I more let it run. And so the pieces are longer because our fans had said they just want more.
Give us more.
And so the shows are now more to the 45-minute range. We still have outtakes, but those are for our patrons.
Yes.
So, yeah, our shows now run more about 45 to 50 minutes rather than
35, 40.
35 minutes.
Yeah. Which is great because sometimes you just can't get enough,
Yeah,
right? You're
yeah.
like right there, and
Yeah, just like Depeche Mode.
yeah.
Just can't get.
Just can't get enough.
One of
I
the
know that
Ask your
song.
grandparents.
Ask your.
that's
Or if you're a millennial like me, you know that song from a Mary Kate and Ashley movie. I don't remember which
Wow.
one. I don't remember which one. I think it was either Holiday in the Sun or Winning London, because those were the two VHS tapes I had.
Can I be impressed and depressed at the same time?
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Depeche Mode was in a little girl with kids movie.
So yes, so we are only
Just
doing
can't
this
get
with
enough.
2 episodes because it happened to be one weekend we could squeeze it in.
You bet.
Because of the membership drive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So I will have time for coming for 2 episodes. So this is just for 2 episodes. This is just for episode 37 and 38.
Yes.
We've just gotten off track a lot.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah,
it's
that's
all
fine.
good.
I mean, we started with the spider thing, so
Yeah,
we're jumping around. It's
yeah,
all good. You
as-
remembered it was only 2 weeks worth of episodes.
Yeah,
That's right. As we
It should be fairly fresh in your mind.
We just got 2 episodes to cover. This will be short.
famous last words, right? So one of the things that has been really nice, and the light bulb kind of went ding whenever I was listening to 38, and it was the August and Sable conversation when the bar is closed, right? And
You
again,
tried
hilarious.
to distract us so much with Kobe.
Yes, hilarious outtakes with not outtakes, but like background sound effects and stuff with
Oh
Kobe
gosh,
in
I
the
had
kitchen.
so much fun
Like-
with that. Oh, especially the fire.
Yeah.
The fire in the
There was a fire extinguisher in there at the very end.
Yeah,
I was like, wait,
I
a
did
fire
really
extinguisher? I was like,
totally forgot about
that-
that.
where did
was-
that come from?
It's a recent purchase since Kobe has been in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Because I just imagine of him going.
We have,
it.
well, I mean, and honestly, in the steampunk world, it would make sense. It's just pressurized.
Yeah.
Sure, that's
Like-
exactly what it could have been. Yeah, foam, water. It could
I
have
think,
been anything.
and we've added now because you now have music. The one time you coming down, you're having disco music playing.
I just want.
Apparently, there's radio here. We
I
do have
just
radio.
I just want a radio, or I would accept a phonograph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
I've just got.
A clockwork jukebox.
I think we have
A
decided that
clockwork jukebox is the
thick records
size
and
of a
stuff.
room. You know.
We'll
since this
get
is
auto-
steampunk, we can have a little bit more of the
I think-
technologies.
we
I
have it
think
bottom
Otto
one.
would make an excellent DJ.
that
would be great.
fantastic.
Would.
Plug him into the jukebox.
He just opens his mouth.
And but again, it's the treble sound quality. Like, Otto opens his mouth and
Yeah.
it's like that.
Sorry, Brooke. What were you talking about, Johnny and I?
No, this
or
is
August and I?
fantastic.
Oh yeah, Kobe is in the background.
No, and I was just going to say, well, two things off of that. One, who knew? I did not. Nowhere in my outline notes of any way, shape, or form was Kobe. Like, he was not anywhere in the concept of what was been going on. In fact, the intention was to make kobolds a little nasty again, right? Because they show up on the road trying to abduct kids. They have a good motive for what they're doing down in the docks, right? They're trying to protect this egg. They're kind of between a rock and a hard place, but they're still, like evil little munchkins, right? And then you guys
Befriended the
kill
kobolds.
all of Kobe's friends but one, but then bring Kobe in and start to redeem him or
I don't
whatever.
know.
Yeah, we
why-
bully him.
I don't know why you would
That's
give
redeem.
us. I don't know why you would give us a cute little guy and expect us to not.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the original intention with Kobe was for him to be,
a little bit stinky. Like he's gonna, and then maybe at the end.
He was going to be the big bad
That,
evil.
we should call it the redemption of Kobe.
the redemption. Go back
Which
and
wasn't
retitle
his real
Clockwork
name
City.
either.
Boom, the redemption of Kobe.
No, August
No.
says I'm gonna call you
Kobe.
Kobe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because originally I think it translated to liar, or no, it sounded like lies. His kobold name sounds like the word lies, and so you were like, no, it's Kobe.
It's Kobe.
And August continues to give us Kobe. Like, the interplay that you have with Kobe, I don't know, your ability to straight man him is amazing.
Yeah.
I offered to let him go. It's like, like you just said, we bully Kobe.
We
It's
try to
like,
give him
you
his
know what's
freedom.
going to happen if you stay here. Why don't you go home? He's like, nah, I'm cool. It's like, all right, smack. Go make me pancakes.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, let's talk about his omelet real quick.
Oh my gosh.
Which apparently,
Omelet. But it's just scrambled eggs. It's
It
not
was a
even an
broken
omelet.
omelet. Yeah.
Broken omelet. It was just scrambled eggs.
but still, it
And
tasted
yeah,
good.
you gotta
It-
pick out the eggshells a little
It
bit.
could have
but-
been much, yeah. Unless you like your omelets crunchy, I don't,
Better than runny.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
fact that he wrote Nat 20.
I tell you what, golly, you can't make it up.
No.
Like, the dice tell the story, and a natural 20 on these bouncy S2A, eraser material dice. They're the best dice ever, even though I have to chase them down all the time. But that natural 20 on there, best eggs you've ever had in your life, August. So, but diving, dovetailing back to what I originally was going to say was that this little light bulb moment I had, our campfire moments are at the siren song, and August and Sable have one of those. The bar's closed because of quote unquote the little bit of damage and mayhem that happened.
Damage.
But then you guys, Sable just comes in and is hanging out there in the dark, and then August comes in. You guys have a really good conversation about. I've decided to stick around. I'm glad you're sticking around, and bonding is probably too strong of a word.
Yeah.
Arm's length bonding.
Yeah. It's
Toleration.
Well, because it starts as a very subtle accusation from August of, I know you're part of some shady organization, Sable, and why does everything keep coming back to us?
yeah.
because we're the main characters.
Because it's our show.
Those are the main characters.
But then Sable, of course, is the one that points out. I think it's Sable who points out. What your friends are out to get you. Like it's your guard,
past
it's
that's
your
haunting
past
us.
that's causing the problem, right?
Yeah.
And August is believes it but doesn't. Still thinks it's something to do with him.
Yeah.
Because of the conspiracy within the guard. And so it was kind of like, well, we're just a mess. That's when it was, that was his thing in the beginning was like, it's a mess, but I'm here making it messier. And that was why he was going to leave. Yeah.
Yeah. But then decides to stay.
Maybe.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm still waiting for. He's still waiting for the good doctor and Pinky to show up.
Yeah.
Because Sable had given him already kind of an out. Stay or go. I don't care either way. Because it's inevitably up to you. If you do decide that bringing the guard's attention to Moxie and Dr. Stone is enough of a risk to leave. So, and Sable doesn't really know August all that well, enough to be like, no, you need to stay with our group. And so while the other two have bonded closer with August, Sable's not going to be the one to be like, you need to stay.
Yeah. It's interesting that it's what a good tavern does, but the group linchpin in a way is kind of Moxie, but August and Sable are from literally opposite sides of the districts, right?
Yeah.
Former city guard, current sneaky guild member.
And I like that because I don't know if it's this way in your mind, Connor, but I feel like, city guard versus criminal organization, and then August, the individuals.
Yeah.
So August is like, yeah, you're pretty cool, but that organization that you're part of, and you might be thinking August is pretty cool, but that organization that he was part of, and
Yeah.
And so that's where that's the struggle. That's
our past time that we right before we went to the hookah bar. No.
The hookah bar, yeah.
The hookah bar.
and had the
the
pillow
Drug
party,
den, the
drug den,
Raven's
the Rooks-
Roost,
yeah.
Rooks,
Raven's Roost.
or whatever it was
the pillow
called.
den.
And August and I were talking in a way that which we do, in which it's like double talk. And Sable was like, I think you're still attached to the guards. I think you're the one not wanting to let them go. I think at any moment you could potentially join back up with the guards if it wasn't so with the issue of the people that are in there right now. It's Sable firmly believes that not knowing details obviously, but at any moment you would just hop on that
Sable
train
believes
again.
August's heart is where the guard once stood before the corruption.
And you have the guard, sneaky, criminal organization, but yet which one is better for the city in
Which
a way,
is the lesser
right?
of two evils.
Yeah, because we know that according to August that the city is corrupt. At least his circle of folks on the guard seem to have been tainted by greed or something.
Power.
Yeah.
And then, what Sable has witnessed from the guard hasn't been so up and up, and that's why according to Sable, the Sapphire Society needs to step in to be that protector of the city.
Yeah.
And Sable hasn't yet really seen if there is a darker side to the Sapphire Society. Other than, who cares if kids die? Other than Minthra.
Which has been, I don't know, I shouldn't be surprised by it, but I am surprised in a way at how intense a motivator that is for August. The children are a huge motivator for him.
Protect the weak, and they're the weakest of.
Yeah.
You know.
Right there, right there, you're kind of on the line of Paladin a little bit.
Yeah. Champions as close as I'll get. A little religious, yes. Not into the mojo. I'll leave that up to.
Not going to take a little Paladin dip?
No.
No.
No paladin dip.
There you go.
No magic.
Yep. Oh, that's right. That was one of the original things we talked about in the first kind of, session 0 episodes that went out. You were like, no magic this time. Yeah, staying as champion. So, very good. All right. Note to self: no magic items.
God,
I just want to be true to the character. I just want to help you out and be true.
I'm hitting him, boss, but ain't doing no damage.
Yeah, Johnny and I seem to kind of oscillate, because I do the same thing, but I'm on his off seasons.
You were no magic, and I was a
right.
wizard.
So like Billy,
Ding ding.
and Twitch, and I mean I'm a half
noticed that.
caster.
Yeah.
As a bard, I'm not and as my type of bard specifically, I'm not using a lot of complicated spells.
I think next
I think we've
campaign,
all-
you and I should play the same class. Just opposite subclasses.
Oh, that'd be wild.
Well, the beauty of the subclass system in 5e is the fact that you can play the same.
Oh, yeah.
Used to be, because in first edition, if you played a fighter, you played a fighter, and
Yes.
the fighter was always the same.
Well,
fighter.
if you got high level, the fighter branches off into 2 or 3 different things.
But for the most part, it was, but once, the whole beauty of the subclass system is that 2 fighters can be totally different. 2 bards can be totally different. 2 clerics can be totally different. I love that.
And I will say that is the thing that when I first discovered, I took a break from D&D, from RPGs, because I had this weird idea that I would do like adult things for a while, and be a mature person. Like,
He bought a motorcycle.
That was like terrible. But when I came back, it was to kind of like, oh, there's this 3rd edition that's out. Let me try that. And that's what I fell in love with, was the fact that, oh my gosh, not every wizard, not every fighter is the same.
The appeal to it was, up until 3, you had to start as one of the 4 base classes and grow into a branch of it. Like, you couldn't just start as a druid. You had to start as a priest and then go into druid.
Yeah, exactly.
But then you could just start as a druid.
Yeah.
From the bat, and that was the appeal.
Yeah, and that was what was really exciting about it. And 5e has kept that, of course,
and
with
that's-
subclasses.
And that's what makes like the oops all parties possible, like oops all bards, oops
Right,
all clerics, oops all fighters, because you can have like, thinking oops all clerics, you could have a wide.
Yeah. And that's how I fell in love with 5e, was my oldest son. We were talking about paladins.
Yeah.
And he was explaining, at that time there were only 3 different types of paladins. But I said, well, the reason I would ever play paladins, because you always have to be lawful good. And he says, oh, that's no longer a thing. And explained
You can
about
now be a
Shadow
liberator.
Knight now.
yeah,
or-
and explained about the redemption and different types of paladins and what that meant. Yeah, you still need a devotion paladin, which is basically your typical lawful good, goody two-shoes paladin. But the fact that you could add more to it, just, you could have an entire party now of paladins that are all every different.
Right.
What would be the best? And I know, of course, like that's going to be in quotes, right? What would be the best oops all
rogues
party?
Rogues are bards.
Think so?
I think those
Bards.
2 lend themselves to be wildly diverse.
Yeah.
I think that if you're looking, for me and for some of the people, the best part of an oops all party would be the challenge of it. So I would go the other way and do like an oops all monks or an oops all
Wizards.
wizards. Oops.
Yeah, wizards would be
God.
easy.
You would be so easy to
and-
kill
and
for
actually-
like
so
so
I
long.
wasn't going for diversity so much as the beauty of an oops all rogues party is the worst thing about being a rogue, and we've already had this experience where the rogue's trying to sneak. And the fighter.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I mean, there were
fighters
multiple.
clank, clank, clank,
Right.
clank, clank,
This
clank,
is
clank.
why in season 2,
Coming down the
Billy
stairs
gets
into the
carried
temple.
so frequently.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if he tries to walk, he clanks. But because he was only like 20 pounds, he could be
Jump on
carried.
top.
20
It's a
pounds,
backseat.
but could carry a Volkswagen.
He had a backpack of holding, okay? I imagine he just had like a little lounge fly.
But that's the only reason why I think the Oops All Rogues party, not necessarily for its diversity, But
I will also remind
never
you
see you
that
coming.
Yeah.
of my pitch, I have pitched an Oops All. It won't be a one shot. I don't think you guys can get it done in one, but it would be like a 2-shot, so like 8-ish episodes of you guys playing the raccoons at Camp Glimmerwood, stealing marshmallows and doing a heist.
Yeah.
And you would all be rogues, but you would also all be raccoons.
I love that. I love that. We got to do that soon. That'd be
Yeah.
wonderful.
The
And-
person for that is Mark Coffrin. You have to bring Mark Coffrin into the group because
his
would,
shenanigans.
He would shenanigans the heck
Now,
out of that
the,
thing.
The other thing that I was thinking, an Oops All Bards would be fun with like a battle of the bands type of.
A Scott Pilgrim
Yeah,
situation.
yes. I think that would be a lot of fun. But then also Oops All Clerics, where you've got just like an order that.
I think
sends
here's the
clerics out,
thing.
or monks
I think
that, you know.
I think Oops All Clerics could be fun RP style, because if you have
We're all
different
fighting about religion.
Yeah.
yeah, if you have different deities, you have, maybe 2 characters
So
that
instead of-
don't like each other because their deities are at odds, and
so-
they have to learn to look past it.
Yeah,
So
not
instead
nearly
of
as bad
battle-
as paladins, I think, though. Paladins would really have a problem with it.
Instead of battle of the band to be battle of the deities, my god's better than your god. Oh yeah, what's this flame strike?
So it's like Conan sitting there. It's like, who do you worship?
Crom.
Crom, everything under the sky. My God is the sky. Oh, damn.
Or we could do
And if you don't hear me crom, then to heck with you.
Oops All Warlocks could be interesting.
Oh,
If,
yeah.
Depending on if they came from different deities, or even I could see like Oops All and then coming from the same deity. What do you mean you got that spell? He didn't give me that spell.
That would be fun.
We should do Oops All Party, and then when we hit level 5 or level 6, we should multi-class into something else. Just the one level.
Yeah, we all dip into one thing.
Oops
One
All
thing.
rogues, but then one level of barbarian. It's-
We're not going to worry about if you have...
So it stays an oops all, but
Yeah.
everybody dips
The
to the same
mastermind
one?
rogue
Oh my gosh,
dipped into
Of course, if
barbarian.
you dip into barbarian, you need to take 2 levels. 'Cause you gotta have that.
No, that's the fun part of it.
I know.
Just the
Just
one.
the one. Just enough of a handicap. Handicap? Question mark.
Yeah.
You know what was fun was oops all kobolds down in the basement.
Oh, that
Oh, we had so much fun with that.
Hey, listen, I liked Shovel.
It's a nasty little kobold.
Here's the thing that I was, caught up in the moment of trying to figure out what the heck was going on, or something like that. Did Shovel bring the shovel, or was the shovel in the room? He picked up the shovel, and coincidentally, his
That's
name
his
is also Shovel.
superpower. Is no matter where he is, he
There's
can just
always a
hold his
shovel.
hand out
Yes,
and
Kieran.
grab it. No, it doesn't fly
Yes.
to him. There's just one there.
There's just one there.
He's tuned. He always has the shovel.
Yeah.
Summon shovel, shaboom, and it just appears. It's just
always
ether.
hands up.
It comes out of the ether.
Like if there's not a shovel in sight, no one messes with them.
Yeah.
But
He's
the
a-
minute
he's a
there's
tuned.
trouble, look, there's a shovel against the wall.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Secretly
Listen,
a warlock.
in
This
the-
is why I love this
Nature.
group. It's an itty bitty moment. It's an itty bitty scene, and now suddenly we have backstory we're
Oh, yeah.
building, and for this character.
Listen,
You're the
my-
thief, you're the
my-
assassin, I'm the mastermind, you
my-
can do the magic.
I'm the suck up.
Yeah, I liked Michael's the best.
My notes were that
I
I
don't
would
know where
protect my
that came
friends at
from.
all costs.
Don't mess with the mistress.
Mine's
She's
walking
in her
around back here
90.
like, there's a procedure to picking that lock and you're not looking at the checklist. If you don't do things in order,
Yeah.
What's funny though is that's the kobolds we set up for the. I mean,
It is.
we've decided that kobolds all have their very distinct personalities.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. A
It's
moment
like,
ago. Go ahead.
sorry, it just reminds me of the fairies in Peter Pan. They can only feel one emotion at a time because they're so small. You only get one one obsession.
There you go.
That's right.
Connor and we were all talking at once. You said something. What was
Oh,
it?
I said in my notes that Shovel, I was given that they were loyal to their friends to a fault and would protect them at all costs.
And you just took that to
And
the
so it's
extreme.
just like, I'm gonna attack Mux.
That was great.
She is the perceived threat here.
So here at the table, Moxie's coming down the stairs because she hears noise down in the thing, and either Kiri or Moxie, either one, immediately this wasn't going to be like creepy invader in my basement. She's immediately like, what the crap is Kobe up to? So, but I just digitally sent each one of the other folks a little note. I was like that had 2 things in it hopefully had 2, and I was like, choose one of these, 3 or 4, 1 and 2, 5 or 6, and boom, and you guys instantly, like it was in the moment of 30 seconds, you scanned that and then brought this Kobold's playing poker down in the basement or whatever it was they were doing, right? Kobold's having a syrup party down in the basement.
Magic the Gathering.
You immediately brought it to life.
Gathering.
It was so much fun.
We had a lot of fun with that. That was
great.
yeah. And I'm hoping we can bring these characters back.
Yeah. Depending on, and zero pressure, and folks in the future, you already know, depending on what Aiden did with them, these kobolds, they were flavored after kobolds that appear in the Extra Life thing from on November 8th, which is not a spoiler as I say it now because
it's already
in the
past
future.
November 8th.
So, and so hopefully, hopefully folks out there, you got a chance to see them actually statted up with a class, and maybe you took those traits of self-protection to ultimate violence like Shovel did, or maybe yours did
As
something
you
else.
should.
Michael, do you remember off the top of your head what made him a sycophant? Why he sucked up? Don't hurt the mistress.
Oh, she's.
There was something in the character that you actually was she soft spoken or something like that. There was something that you put in there that was protective of weaker companions.
But you were the weakest companion.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
There was something that just went click in your brain. It worked perfectly.
Yeah. And I think also because they were all mean to her, and I'm like, okay, let's just do something different.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you're going to be violent to her and you're going to be all questioning about her, it's like, oh, well, then I'm going to be all, she's my favorite. She's my favorite. Don't hurt the mistress.
She's in her 90s.
I could see that play as we create backstory, right? I could see that Kobe has talked up how wonderful Moxie is, and
Yes, sir. And then,
and then so this kobold character that you have is like, oh, don't hurt her.
And maybe she's got a thing for Kobe, and so realizes that since she's, Kobe has, Kobe likes the mistress also, then maybe, if she sucks up to the mistress, then maybe Kobe will like her a little bit better.
I had no idea where that was. I had a little bit of an idea. I mean, you always have an idea, but in my original set of, okay, here are some options. The most likely option I thought was for Moxie to get super mad and like kick everybody out, right? Get out, get out, get out.
But then they were too cute.
But then you guys made them so cute and lovable.
Yeah.
That's the problem with kobolds. They are absolutely adorable.
This
And
is.
which is weird because we just started the conversation about how lizards are like alien
Right?
and
And it's because they're small.
Yeah.
it is.
If they were people sized, they
that's true.
would
If
be
they were
much
lizard
scarier.
folk, we'd be
They're
like,
small,
whoa, that's
little
yeah.
mischievous.
Yeah.
There you go.
They're cute.
And because they're still the kobolds. I understand the kobolds aren't lizards.
I might
And
yes.
the original
first
fairy
edition.
tale
Yeah, they're like
kobolds.
The German word kobold actually means goblin.
Yeah, they are
Right.
goblins.
But and in the original first edition artwork, they were like
Dogs.
dog lizards.
Yeah.
Like they had kind of like a dog
face.
pug face, sort of, right? And then, but with somehow the
I'm not sure
lizard
where.
qualities of them.
If anyone out there knows like D&D lore as to how it went
How did
from
they
dog
become?
people to lizard people, I'd
Here's
love to
what
know.
I do know. In it's very popular on TikTok right now, Matt Dinneman's Dungeon Crawler Carl series. You meet a group of kobolds who ride on the back of dingoes, which is top notch.
I need to read
And
that.
it's good. And they do dog fighting. They're bad guys. They do dog fights. And
Like the kind that send NFL players to prison.
right. And it's they're
old school, man.
called danger dingoes, but there's like a whole situation.
That sounds like a kid's show, Danger Dingoes, but then I know it's not.
It's not. These
Yeah.
are because these aren't regular dingoes. They're not real dingoes. They're danger dingoes.
They don't eat
They're-
babies.
Right.
That dingo's got your baby.
And they're really happy, man.
I was listening to a read-along podcast, a discussion podcast about it, and they were talking about kobolds being dog-like, and I was like, no, they're not. They're lizards. And then I did have to do a little bit of an internet search and remember, folks, remember that I didn't come into D&D until like 2018, 2019.
There you
So they would
That's
already
right.
they were already cute little lizard guys by
Already
the time
cute
I
little
got
lizard
here.
guys.
And again, you read old literature though, and they talk whenever they bring up any kind of goblins. It's just a synonymous word.
Yes.
Kobold, imp. I mean, it's
Old school EverQuest.
Go on.
the kobolds they look like scrawny werewolves.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It always was a dog, and then one day it just wasn't.
I don't know if it's just because they started linking them as henchmen to dragons. And so
That's what
kind of-
my bet would be.
Yeah.
Probably because Dragonborn became a playable race, so they're like, now we need something else to link to it, maybe.
Remind me
Yeah.
what color Kobe is.
Isn't Kobe?
In my brain, he's red.
Yeah,
for
I
some
think
reason.
Kobe's
Yeah.
like
So.
rustic
That's
red,
kind
right?
of how I've been picturing him, so I'm glad that my brain knew.
Yeah, because I think you went to like the quote unquote standard color for kobolds with Kobe.
Yeah.
Because Connor the kobold was like brass.
Brass.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
was.
that's
Connor with decay.
I think it's because this goes all the way back to the first series that kobolds are just kind of, they're not evil in our worlds. They
Right.
are.
They're just
yeah.
cute little guys.
Yeah.
They're up for anything, meaning protect these children. Okay.
Right.
Kill these children. Okay.
Right.
They're just
Yeah.
up for anything.
Very suggestible.
This is true.
So, according to the Forgotten Realms fandom, when I look at the artwork for kobolds, the 1E kobold, and check out the Discord, we'll put this in the Discord, but the 1E kobold is very like dog-faced, lizardy skin, right, type of thing. The 2E kobold looks very goblin-esque,
Huh. Okay.
according to the Forgotten Realms fandom. And then 3rd edition,
That's where you
boom,
get the
that's where you
lizard
get
dragons.
full lizard-looking, full scrawny, tawny lizard.
I feel like playing the Skidmar nerd music right now. When
And I think
when
also
teach
the fact
somebody
that I think again kobold, going back to the old fairy tale type of I think they also were able to shapeshift as well.
Oh,
So,
in
'cause,
lore?
yeah, I mean, any kind of, usually most of your fey creatures were shapeshifters in some way or another. So that way they could pretend to be whatever they wanted to.
glamour.
Yeah.
So you're telling me we didn't need to use the hat of disguise? He could
Now,
have
unfortunately,
just.
actual kobolds cannot do that, but yes,
fine.
like the real life things. In the real world, kobolds.
In the
cannot do
real,
that.
in the real
Your
world.
little lizard, leopard gecko can't do that.
I know we're coming to the end.
I know we fight about fantasy things.
I know, yes.
Like,
And
it's not
that's
real.
not how it's supposed to be.
That's not how a unicorn really works.
That's right. So I know we're coming to an end, but before we end, I had something that I wanted to bring up. This has nothing to do with D&D and has nothing to do with 5e. But in Oklahoma, we recently had a contest to name our snowplows
Yes.
in the state of Oklahoma, and kids
Bodie McBoatface?
all over were allowed to name, and they picked the names. And just because we've got such talented young people.
You talk about
such
character creation.
such clever young people, and a lot of them have like pop culture references.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to share some of these. So if you'll indulge me, here are the names of the winners. So in District 1 we have Plowabunga, Salty Susie,
Okay.
Scoop, there it is. Little Snow Peep,
Nice.
Holy Plow, Snowy McPlowface.
Of course, there it is.
There
There's
you
the
go,
one.
there you
There's
go,
the
there you
one.
go.
Sled Zeppelin,
Led Zeppelin.
Plowosaurus Rex, Plowy McPlowface.
There we go.
This is probably one of my favorites. Cleopatra.
Cleopatra.
Winner.
Yeah.
Oh my
Winner.
God.
That's the winner right
Wait a
now.
minute. Snowbegone Kenobi.
Oh.
Workin' Snovertime. Scoop Dog. White Lightning. Sleetwood Mac.
Oh, okay.
They
okay.
must add their grandparents about that one. I don't know.
Cleopatra or Sleetwood. I think I've got
Oh,
to
I
try
like
Sled
Sleetwood.
Zeppelin.
Here we go, guys. It gets
Sled
better.
Zeppelin.
It gets
Ready?
better.
In District 6, from a 3rd grader, Darth Blader.
Okay.
And this one might top my list. Control Salt Delete.
Oh, because it does.
Nerd.
Because it does.
That's Marissa.
I say
a senior.
that wonderfully. Oh, a senior. Okay, yeah, there we go.
And here we go. Oh, Snow, you didn't. From a 5th grader, Plow Chicka Plow Plow.
Why? Why does the music have to instantly play in my head?
Plownado.
Plownado, I like it.
Sandra, 4th grader. Ain't no snow in Oklahoma.
Nice reference.
Nice.
Old country song.
Snowy-Wan Kenobi.
Snowy-Wan.
Betty Whiteout. And then the final. This is a kindergartner.
Bull.
Catherine, a kindergartner. Ready? The big Snowplowski.
That is a
No,
kindergartner's parent.
That's
Yes,
right.
it
I
is.
think
That
that's
has
exactly right.
Many of those. So if these were true teens, it would be like Taylor Snowplow. Like it would be more modern pop culture references.
I'm
Yeah.
sure
The
I'm-
ages of these pop culture references tell me that either
parents
the
did their
teens
homework.
Googled funny snowplow names or their
Now-
parents
now
came
here's
up with
the-
ideas.
Googled it. You mean ChatGPT did?
These are the
Yeah, or they asked ChatGPT.
Oh, no.
Now, oh gosh, yeah. Now I think there is.
But they're
actually-
great names.
I got
They
the
are great names.
400. More than and one
The
for like
irony,
2100
of
votes,
course,
so
is
400 of
that-
them, so.
We got 6 hours if you want to read them all.
That was it. No, that was that was the submissions. Those are the winners out of what District 8 times 3, 24. So
The
24
irony
out of
is,
400 picked.
one, we don't get that. We don't get snow. We will get some ice sometimes.
And then with a layer of snow on top of it to trick you.
And then number 2, they never run. The snow, like our roads are always bad. The snow guys and the salt guys don't get out
You
there.
got to hit the right roads. There's snow paths.
that's true. Now that is true. There now in Oklahoma City, that is there
I
are
will
roads
say
that I can take, and I know I can.
that
get
is
through.
a thing as well that
That's
I
like-
have to remember. You guys live
in the city.
Yeah.
in the city.
Yes.
I mean, seriously.
live very rurally.
Yes.
Most
Where
of
you
the time,
need a
like
good friend with a tractor.
Like in Bethany, around my neighborhood, the streets are the main roads that you'll take are clear.
Yes.
But I can't get out of my driveway and down my street to get to that clear road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's one of the things I did like in Logan County where we lived on a dirt road was that we didn't have to worry about ice
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's a dirt road.
It's a dirt road. I just live in a very small town off of a state highway, and so it doesn't happen.
There you go.
We are, by the time they get out to us, the snow is melting. But we also, my partner was able to get a really good deal on a 2007 FJ, a 4-wheel drive.
Fighter jet?
Yep, a fighter jet. So, campaigning to have ether-run cars in Clockwork City.
Oh,
there you go.
Very nice.
I will say, if the ether usage went unchecked in the Clockwork City, I would not be surprised if they came up with an ether-fueled teleportation system.
There you
Because
go.
you would dip into the ethereal and then just dip out
Oh, I
But
see.
you'd
somewhere
have
else in the
spiders
city.
all over
Well, I
you
think
when
that's
you came
basically what
back.
that automaton was doing.
Right,
Was-
right. That
That's what I'm
ethereal
saying.
giant.
I'm saying they would put it on. They would make it capitalism. So like
Yes.
you
Yeah.
could. you
Well,
would have
I
to
think
pay.
right now they're in the early stages
Yeah.
of development.
Yeah.
for
Left
Ether.
unchecked. That's what I
Yeah.
said. Left
Yes.
unchecked.
Okay, sorry.
We're here to
Without a
check
doubt.
them.
And as soon as you say ethereal jaunt, I'm immediately thinking of the Stephen King short story, The Jaunt, which is
the most horrifying
Oh.
short story of all. Have you guys read this?
Oh, it's
it
great.
doesn't take you long.
It's super short
It
and
is
it's teleportation
and it is
story. It's
horrifying.
fantastic.
The ending
It's
of it
so
is
fantastic.
I still have nightmares about that.
It's
About that
gross.
short
It's
story.
because the creep comes out of you so
Yeah,
unexpected.
you do not realize it's going to happen,
Oh.
and then all of a sudden, ugh.
Oh, and involves little children. So,
So
anyway,
we'll see you next time here on.
We have lunch to order, ladies and gentlemen.
very good, very good, very good. Yes, it is time to go. And as we started
Where are we
a little
ordering
bit,
lunch from?
I don't know.
You want pizza? or
Behind the
sandwiches?
scenes.
Are we giving out free plugs?
That's right, because we did that last time.
We did
We're
it.
gonna
We're
do,
not
we're
gonna
gonna
mention
do
those
all American
delicious oatmeal
pizza
cookies
or
unless
McAllister's.
unless they tell us.
Sponsor us.
Yeah. So sponsors, you pick whether we're going to do all American pizza. like that one, yeah. But that would be cool. All American pizza.
So we're gonna go record 4 episodes now.
Yes. And we start. Oh, first off, what's going to happen to poor old Doc?
I know.
adult nap.
He's been
Don't get Dr.
Ambushed.
Now.
Someone
Don't get
absconded with the
doctored
doctor.
he's been ambushed. All right. So we'll find out what happens.
He's been ambushed. Yes, we will find out what happens on the very next episode of Curse of the Clockwork City. Until then, and even afterwards, I'm Brooke Bullock.
I'm Michael Cross.
Johnny Payne.
Kiri Hester, but only temporarily.
Connor Shenold.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Keep up to date with the coolest geek shenanigans in Oklahoma when you listen to the Okie Geek podcast. Stay in the know about upcoming conventions, comic books, and the nerdiest happenings in the Panhandle State. That way you don't miss out on things like live Mario Kart, Wizard comics, or board game conventions. Search for Okie Geek on the NPR app or wherever you get podcasts.